up, homies? Welcome to episode 34 of our Disco Elysium playthrough. You already know it's karaoke time today. We found the sad record a couple of episodes back, we bought a fancy boombox last episode, and now all we need to do is listen to that tape, convince Guard, and then pursue our real ambition in life: stage performance. But I guess first we gotta head on over to Everard and finish some quest line and learn about his plans to revolutionize Revachol and repair to old glory or whatever. But then, showtime. Thanks for coming by, and enjoy! Here we are, back at Everard, and I can already hear him typing away. What up?
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry.
He claps
Of course. I already knew this.
He claps his hands together like a child who's just been offered cotton candy.
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun. Nothing is off the table.
Okay.
Hear that? You did it the honest way. You got the real signatures, and now he's happy. Well done. I don't know. Your dirty forgery fingers aren't sure if playing this one straight was the right thing to do.
This quest is fucking me up, man.
We would have preferred trickery, but the choice was yours, sire. As always, you are the liege, and you're in.
Alright, options. Jesus Christ. The signature guide. I know you plan to force him out with the construction noise. Oh god. Did you order the hanged man killed? Can I get my gun now? First one.
Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
I don't like the word affordable in here. But then again, this is not a socialist society, so they're gonna have to pay for that. The whole idea here, yeah, totally. But these buildings don't exist yet. So what's happening in the meantime? That's a little bit weird. And real affordable sounds too much like I'm gonna squeeze these people for money so they have a place to live after I force them out of the place that they live now. Which sucks.
So the village is doomed.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing left. But mark my words, officers, we are going to reset it. Reset. I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
Commerce? What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex, employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing.
A youth center supermarket church complex. Are we talking about like a big social building that combines everything that we need into one, like a mall, but for, you know, social services? I mean, supermarket is not a social service, but you know, it's basic needs. Huh. Employing hundreds, no thousands of people, which is fine. They need work, and these people need workers. Coaster to be lit up with the Enterprise and life. This is still, in my head, that is too hardcore, verging on, that same moralist liberal shit. We just build them places to work at. But they do need those places, and that place there needs to be cleaned up and, turned into something that's future oriented. It's just, the lingo is too capitalist.
Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Youth supermarket church complex. Do you really expect me to believe that? Low-income housing is if even part of this is true, then why not? And life? Nod. I knew you were a man of people, Everard. Youth supermarket church complex.
Yes, I do. I got the centre, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
I mean, yeah. It's true. And, the fact that he is not actually a statesman, there hasn't been a revolution here. I've used the word revolution a bunch of times. Obviously, this is not a revolution here. It's just a guy somewhere in the middle who has not exactly been elected, apart from the, elected by the union members, but there's no official capacity in terms of, something that the coalition would respect. So his wheels have to turn slower than an actual government that would actually be willing to build things like that. So yeah, but still conflicted. But it's true. That whole place needs to be worked up, and those people need to be supported and helped. I just hope that means that.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all.
He didn't say that. Wait, but will you erect a statue to yourself? I knew you were up to something. Sounds like you got this. You can rely on my vote. My vote. Sure. Will you erect a statue of yourself?
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, kids off speed, and landowners in a zone hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
I agree. Sounds like you got this. You can rely on my vote, yeah.
Oh, I do, Harry. I really do. I'm gonna make the working man richer than Joyce Messier with that vote of yours. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna accept it at that. And hope that it's actually what he says here. Because that is true. It's a good thing to go for. Okay, did you order the hanged man killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from him being dead? Okay, another question. I mean, what he gains is that strikebreaker count. It's not a counter-revolutionary again, because we are not in a revolution here. But this counter-strike person, this actual military person that's been hired to disrupt the strike and bring chaos here, that he is dead is, yeah, we're rooting for that. Thumbs up. So that's what he has to gain from it. More peace. What do you gain from him being dead? I'm still gonna ask that.
Why, a war, of course.
Okay, I did not expect that. Now we're going into revolutionary territory.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
Never mind. They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid of for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men. Or 15 men. or even 50 men.
Okay, going back on myself again. So yeah, this is talking about some form of revolution. The way I mentioned it before wasn't really that, because it's basically mostly this guy here that's been voted in by the union. But if we are talking about a lot of unions combined and the public opinion supporting that, then yeah, it's the working class, it's the working people, the many, revolutionizing inside of this system against it. So let's go.
The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
Good shit.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
What the fuck? What? Why are you telling me your plans? What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Sure.
Actually, no, it's not.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
She looks at the swordfish clock. Okay, is it happening now at this moment? How many of you guys are there in the union? How are you going to find your new independent harbor? Fund your new independent harbor? Can I get my gun now? How many guys of you are there?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
How are you going to fund your independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
You can't possibly hope to continue like you have. Clients will leave en masse. Is this relating back to the drug shit? Everything? Question mark? First one.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer.
Oh, okay.
With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
I mean, yeah. If it actually is like that and there's less overhead, then yeah, they can offer competitive contracts because, as he said, there aren't any leeches trying to get their share of the shit.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samarin Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the top of the iceberg though, isn't it? God, that sounds shady. Digging it, Everard. I have to say, I'm digging this part. I'm gonna go with the iceberg one.
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
This is breaching topics of a healthcare system, vaguely or just slightly. Because that would probably lead to this place having better access to these kinds of drugs. And we're talking drugs in the term of health-related drugs and not get stupid fucked up drugs. That still needs doctors. Hopefully that's in the plan too, because you can't just hand them out and be like, yeah, you maybe take this. So there needs to be some form of actual care.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored, and risperidone is used to treat severe psychosis.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
He smiles. Why does he not say no?
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share, I guess, of the money that's flowing through because of that, and I'd keep that stuff far away from. So he won't. So he'd basically say, this is how I'm reading it, he will not allow these drugs into Martinez, but if it's going to be shipped through Martinez and go to, I don't know, Jamrock or wherever other place we know of, he'd do that. He wouldn't be, let's say moralist about that by, completely blocking that off, but he'd get in there and get the payment for that. That's how I'm reading it.
He's basically admitting to it.
Drugs are a no-go for me. I report this. I have to admit that's a well put together plan and far removed from you. Damn. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder, okay? Makes sense to regulate the drug trade like this. Keeps it out of more dangerous hands. Makes sense to regulate the drug trade like this. I mean, yeah. That is true. If it's illegalized completely, you know where this leads to. Just look around. Look at all the different drug crises in the world. And look at the drug crisis in this world. So yeah. I mean, I am absolutely anti-drug, so I'm always conflicted about these things. But making them that, this whole legal/illegal process around that, just doesn't lead anywhere good. It just leads to more money for some kind of police force that doesn't help anyone, but just punishes people. So keeping that whole thing regulated, and not handing the distribution over to drug dealers, mobsters, whatever. I get where this is coming from. I might go for that. Drugs are a no-go for me. I report this. I mean, weird. Kinda, yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna go for that. Well put together plan, far removed from you, is too shady. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder. Okay, I'm gonna go for 4. Makes sense to regulate the drug trade like this. Keeps it out of the more dangerous hands.
Oh, Harry, you've misunderstood. I have no drugs in my hands. It's all far removed from me, like some half-remembered dream.
Yeah, but you're involved.
Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
It would still be illegal, so is there a trade or isn't there? Go on, say nothing. I mean, yeah, there is. So he's gonna be weird again about this, because he's always, dodging shit. So we're just gonna go with the say nothing thing.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna pull their weight.
Yeah. Good shit.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to. That's very straightforward. Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. Ugh, that's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. I'm not feeling a whole lot of Revachol here. Not enough flags or kings. Honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion. Okay, these three all suck. This money thing also sucks. It's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. I agree with that. And this is probably the cop option here. So yeah, we're gonna agree with that. Again, me personally, I'm not a fan of this whole drug shit. But I realize that it's part of life. So we've agreed with him so far, and we went down this whole communist way so far. So I guess I'm gonna go for that, because this would be like pulling out again. I would love it if it would be able without drugs, but I get that the situation that they are in requires some form, some way to support itself. Because again, they are not establishing a real revolution here. They're not establishing, of course, not a world revolution here, which would lead to better things, to better, combination of things, and better collaboration between either different areas within Revachol, different countries, even different isolas. But that doesn't exist for now, so there has to be the way around that and through that, because there's never gonna be a perfect option here, and these people need better things in their life. So yeah, I've talked myself again into accepting this, although there's a small asterisk about that. That's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man. You have already done so much work.
Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big time mode, Harry.
Who is Leonard? He's in big time mode. Sure. I can't remember who Leonard is. I'm gonna have to see. Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
You bastard. Fine, where is it? Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
I think we know 2 old women. First, the woman that lets me now sleep in her house. I don't think it's her, because they don't seem to be on good terms. And I think we know of the other person that's just sitting at where the lorries are at, who we tried to talk to a bunch of times but didn't want to really bother. I mean, and I guess the cryptozoologist's wife, she's old too. Maybe it's that secret person that we're still looking for, who's supposed to be running the drug trade.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway,
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
Okay.
the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Oh yeah, we know the other woman that's cleaning up in the apartment building. That would be so weird if that was her. She was raving it around at people. Who is this old woman? Can you set up a meeting? Who is her? Who is she?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be?
She has a gun.
Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
Shit, we've heard that somewhere.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
Says the pig. A smile flickers in the corner of his mouth.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
She was. That's what he wanted to tell me. All right. She was raving it around at people.
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Great,
That's
Harry,
it.
great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there's sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Are we done with him? Weird. A few more questions about the harbor.
I'm always happy to educate
nothing.
and entertain.
That's
Very
it.
nice, Harry. Is there anything?
I'm going to leave now. This sounds like we're done with him now, which is kind of weird. We have 3 skill points now, so I'm going to put one into hand-eye coordination now. Might even put the second one in too. Because I do want to shave. And we're going to do that before we ask the other woman out. This at 2200, as they said. It's 2 o'clock, so that gives us ample time to actually walk around that place some more. Because it's actually further than we've been so far. We can hand in the stuffed bird while we're going past that now. We gotta listen to that tape. Establish authority. We could probably do that by just putting on some authority clothes, but I want to see if we can actually get more information on these guys. Send the victim off to processing. I feel like we should probably do that now, because I don't see us getting any more perception levels here, except for maybe putting a level in there, but that would not increase our ability to look at that way much, so probably will still fail. Find the armor pieces. Going along. Find morale, that's the same thing. Call aspect, Call her, Jamistry. That's probably the person that we're going to meet tonight. Then we talk to Joyce. Man, we got a bunch of things to do. Alright. So let's first head over to the Whirling in Rags and hand over that bird. And I will see you there. Alright, here we are.
Can I help you?
Guard, I found a new bird for the whirling.
What is this thing?
It's no biggie, I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop. I wanted to apologize for breaking the great skewer by bringing you this ruffed grouse.
Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
Where is it?
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Yeah.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
About my build for
Got the
tonight.
20 real.
Not yet.
Why are you wasting my time?
Goodbye. I'm not gonna pay. I don't have to sleep here anymore. It's probably too early to sing that sad song, but we could actually listen to that tape now. And it's here. Interact.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Press play.
You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Press the ears against the speaker. Keep the porter reel at the harmless distance and wait. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get hurt.
Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to. This one tells it like it is. This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this. No, I couldn't. It's too sad. I might cry and thrash the room again. Scratch that. I'm already crying and I look dumb and old. First one.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like 1,000,000 times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses.
Here. In my file cabinet.
And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand.
Alright.
The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Alright.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Guard, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
You need to approach this situation logically. Ask him why he has the PA system installed if you can't use it.
Yeah, but look him in the eye. Johnny Law is about to tear it up sad style. Why do you even have the PA system if no one's going to use it? It's part of my quest of self-discovery. Help me. This is my way of apologizing for the trouble I've caused. Please let me say I'm sorry. You're right, it's not the right time. I guess we go for the PA one because we had that role.
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What? What happened in 44? It's not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's used. When was the last time you had a band play here? What happened?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
The fuck? When was the last time you had a band play here?
It's not for bands, it's for clients. Some clients, okay? Not you.
I'm a real client, I've paid my bills, and I have the right to use the karaoke machine. Okay, fuck me then. Just fuck me. First one, I guess.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
I have one.
He's lying, but whatever. You don't really need his lame tracks.
It's alright, I have my own song with me. Give him the tape for smallest church in Saucane. I can't remember how he said that. Sands.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair.
He
I'll
shakes.
plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
Alright. We're just gonna start it now. At 2:30 midday. Sure.
Oh yeah. Time to do the damage.
Oh my god. Alright. Let's go. With the recorder on my head. Oh, this feels right. You belong here.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
It's just 3 cops listening to me now. And this old lady.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Look, Kim, I'm going to sing karaoke. Put your lips against the microphone. Test it. Look around the room first. Drama. I'm ready, guard. Hit play. Look, Kim, I'm going to sing karaoke.
I can see that.
Lieutenant steps away from the stage, ready for your performance. Put your lips against the microphone. Test it.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room.
What?
You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand?
Just like that.
Hands. Where do you put your hands?
Fuck. Come on, man. Why? Oh, God, I should have just done it. It's okay. Do I have other drama clothes? I'm going to leave. I don't think I have more drama clothes, right? God damn it. I should have just started. This is minus drama. Here. So stupid. Alright. With the boombox. Wait. And the trash bag. Here we go. Doesn't get any better than that.
So, are you ready for your thing
92
now?
again. Damn, I could
Let
have...
me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
No, there's no 100% here, because there's still a critical fail. So here we are. Dress code, insane silk dragon. I'm ready, hit play.
The air is thick with anticipation. The tape clicks into the carousel, and then the music starts.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Saint-Saëns, though it once was larger, how the real may rest there. Down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Such a great singing voice.
Not bad.
A rather lonely applause echoes through the mostly empty cafeteria. Not bad, he tells you with an approving nod. I wonder if we could have done that at night when there's more people here and actually, you know, the disco ball going. Maybe that would have given another +1. But it's even more weird and sad that we did this at 2:30 in midday.
Yes, not bad at all.
The lieutenant joins in. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you. Thank you, ancient reptilian brain. Thank you. I don't need big crowds. I just need my friends. Life is a fucking joke. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm gonna go back to work now. Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to unplug the microphone, okay?
He unplugs it. Alright. Nice achievement. I guess. Alright, put away the trash bag again. Put away this. I can't access my room upstairs, right? No, I can't. Because I know when I had to restart the game because we died in the beginning, I accidentally picked the wrong save file and picked one that I used to test how the game actually runs in the beginning, which had way higher perception. And I found a tape within the trash there. I think it was broken though. So I don't know if it's actually worth to check for that. But there is a tape up there. So if in your playthrough you have a higher perception and actually find that, let me know if I would be able to put it in here. Alright, cool. Questline done. We could start or try to establish this authority shit here now, but I actually have too many things to do, so I don't want to do that now. What I do want to do is have a look again at perception. Okay, we are at 3. I feel like putting one more in here. We got these boots now which give perception. We got them on. Level this once. Try to look at this dead person once more. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we send it off.